only from Tylenol.
Okay, so you're kidnapped by Olivia's hoods.
Yes, that's right.
From which you escaped by overpowering 3 thugs. Now, pardon me if I'm a little skeptical on this point, but you are a rather diminutive little thing.
I did not overpower 3 thugs. 2 of them left first.
I see.
2 of the men left with Olivia to go to the summit, and that left a man named Dugan, and he was supposed to kill me.
So this wasn't your run-of-the-mill kidnapping. This was an actual fact, a setup for a hit.
I don't know when Olivia decided that. It seemed like it was last minute. Anyway, she left me there with Dugan. He was supposed to kill me. I don't know if he was really going to kill me or not, but Olivia said that she was going to kill you, and that panicked me.
Go on.
Well, Dugan was trying to be nice to me. He brought me dinner, and he brought me a pot of hot water for tea. And I thought, well, I thought it was the only chance I had, so I took the pot of hot water, I threw it in his face, and I grabbed his gun.
Where was it?
It was in a holster. And it gave me... I went for the door with the gun, and the door was stuck, and I couldn't get it unlocked, and he came after me, and he was in such a rage that I thought that he would kill me, so I shot him.
You what?
I shot him. In the leg, I think. He went down, and it gave me time to get out the door, and I grabbed a cab, and I went to the hotel to go to Olivia's suite because I felt like I had to get to her before she got to you.
So, here we are at Olivia's front door, gun in hand. Then what happened?
I went to the door of her suite. I was going to knock. And then I thought, well, that's stupid because there are probably people in there. So I went down the hall, and there was a window by the exit door, and there was a ledge, and I climbed out onto the ledge, onto the balcony where you found my earring. And I was terrified, and the gun was so heavy, and I could hardly even hang on to it. But I saw Olivia, but I needed to get close to her, so I tried the latch on the French doors. The doors were unlocked, so I opened them.
But why didn't you shoot then?
Because of Anna.
Where was she?
She was in the room with Olivia.
You saw her there?
No, I didn't see her. I heard her voice.
What did she say?
This is the part that I didn't want to
What did
tell
she
you.
say?
She said Olivia deserved to die. She said she should suffer and die for all of the horrible things that she had done to Duke and Anna and their baby.
Is anybody else there?
No, they were alone in the room. And at that point, all I had going through my mind was, Anna, at least you're a cop. Please shoot her because I don't know what I'm doing and I'll mess it up. And I wanted Olivia dead.
I can't ignore Jake as a factor in my life. Legally, we're still married.
The guy walked out on you almost a year ago. I'm just surprised you haven't divorced him by now.
Well, I meant to. I mean, I started to, and I talked to Scott about filing the papers, but, you know, just got put on the back burner, and besides, there never seemed to be any reason to get divorced until now.
Until now. Does that mean I'm the reason for you to do it?
Yes. Except for...
Except what? But you, come on, spit it out.
Well, Terry said something to me the other day that's really been bothering me about you and me. She said that the only reason I'm with you is because you're...
Rich, famous, tall, handsome...
No, that's all obvious.
Blue-eyed.
Because you're safe.
Safe? You just spent 20 minutes telling me how foolish and dangerous it was for us to get an apartment.
Because you're married, Gregory. She said the only reason that we're together is because there isn't any real emotional risk, because you can't go anywhere.
I told you I'm going to get divorced.
Oh, forgive me, but that promise gets made about 1,000 times for every divorce that actually goes through.
Well, if my word means anything, I will be the 1 in 1,000 who won't do that. I will never, ever hurt you.
I know you mean that now.
But you don't see how I can keep that promise. Okay, I can understand that. will you at least think about the apartment?
I'll think about it.
Do you have any idea how much I want to kiss you right now?
Well, just imagine me hysterical if you did.
Look, we won't have to hide very much longer, you'll see.
Could we just take it one day at a time, please? It's just moving so fast for me.
Fast! We've been seeing each other for a month. We haven't done anything more than kiss.
Okay, I have a dinner break coming up right now. We can go someplace more private if you want to finish this conversation.
Damn, I've got I'm due at the Quartermains for some kind of a show.
It's okay, go. Have fun. Maybe we'll talk tomorrow.
There's no maybe about it. Count on it. I love you.
Well, I thought you were going to find some way of getting out of tonight, especially the way you feel about Larry Ashton.
Well, just because a man's a fraud and a phony doesn't mean he can't stumble onto something rich.
Yeah, it's possible.
Not that I wanted to know it. In fact, he might be too ignorant to understand its true value.
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure you're going to find some way to help him out, aren't you?
Well, he is family, distantly speaking, that is. But why a man would want a safe in a wing that he's staying? To hide a brass box that's a dime a dozen in Chinatown?
Have I told you lately how incredible looking you are?
Ned, stop it.
Come on, let's leave before anybody sees us, and we'll go spend some quality time together.
You don't listen, do you? You really don't listen. Now, you go in that room, and you make an effort to try to get along with your father.
Is he blackmailing you or something?
No, he isn't. Look, I just realized that, well, you're going to regret it someday if you don't get close to your parents.
My father's had every chance he's going to get at me. He's history. Now, let me tell you something about my dad. I don't know what he has cooking up his sleeve this time, but you can bet the only person going to benefit from it is Lord Ashton himself.
Oh, Ned, I was about to ring the bell. Are you leaving us?
Yes, sorry. I
Hello.
have a date tonight.
Oh, good. Have fun.
You too.
Hello, dear.
I'm so glad you could come.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have missed it for the world. I love antiquities.
Monica, you know Henry Billingsley, don't you?
Of course.
Of course. It's good to see you, Dr. My, you look ravishing.
Well, thank you very much. I'm so glad you could be here. Lila's going to be down in just a moment. Tell me, Claire is our new assemblyman going to join us tonight?
Why, yes, I thought he'd be here by now.
Why don't we go in the living room, Jenny?
Ye gods, here come the hordes.
Jenny, you can take your coat.
All right, thank you.
Jennings, did Lady Ashton happen to say when she would be back?
She didn't exactly say when. She just said that she would need a car and a driver for a couple of hours. She was going to your boat.
To the Aphrodite? Whatever for?
Well, she didn't say, sir. You know, Clarence, our chauffeur, is a very good driver and well-trained in security. I'm sure she's quite safe.
Yes, of course. I'm sure she is.
I can call him in the car and find out when she's expected, if you would like, sir.
Yes, would you please do that? Hi, Monica.
Hello. Oh, Lord Ashton, this is my friend, Henry Billingsley, of the Boston Billingsley.
Delighted to meet you. You know, I was up at Cambridge with a Teddy Billingsley. He wouldn't be...
My cousin, yes. I'm pleased to meet you, Lord Ashton.
Delighted to meet you. It's a tiny little globe, isn't it? Please call me Larry.
Billingsley.
Of course, Larry.
Oh, excuse us a moment.
Of course.
Sorry, I tried to get Ned to stay, but he just wouldn't.
Oh, well, I suppose one shouldn't be surprised by that. Anyway, you're a dear love for trying so hard. Well, we'll just have to soldier on without him, won't we?
When your child has a fever...
Ariel, please. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you cry.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. Now, you were saying that you married for love.
I married him because I was desperate. I was alone. I was so torn up about them taking you away and losing you. And he came in, and he protected me And he didn't ask me any questions.
So that's why you didn't tell him about your family or about us, because he didn't ask?
I was trying to close the door on the past.
Obviously. You did a great job of it, too. I mean, look at you. There isn't one single remnant of that little girl in the fishing village in Greece talking about love.
I wanted to be that little girl. I wanted to be her.
I'll never know, will I? What was a lie and what was reality.
What we had was reality. We did love each other. You can believe that.
But you kept things from me, Ariel. Just like you're keeping things from your husband right now. Why is it that you have to lie to the men you love?
Then you do believe that I loved you.
Do excuse me, Lady Ashton. Your driver has informed me that there's a telephone awaiting you on the motor car radio system.
Yes, my God, I'm sorry, I didn't realize it had gotten so late. Thank you very much, Mr. Shore, for explaining the delay. Let's go, Albert.
It's that blasted girl. She knows how important this evening is to me.
Well, Lisa, we could send someone down to the boat to fetch her if you like.
Well, Jennings already called your driver. Apparently they were going to be leaving quite soon.
Oh.
Monica and I could go looking for Ariel. There's no problem at all.
Oh, nonsense, Alan. Anyway, that would mean you missed some of my show. We can't have that, can we? No, I'm sure she'll be here in a minute. Excuse me.
Yes.
No, we have to wait much longer. This is going to be called the Late Late Show.
Just one moment, Edward. One moment more.
That was very kind of her. You made it there, eh? Why would it take both of us to go down and get Ariel, assuming we did find her?
Monica, you rather have stainless steel nerves with the sensitivity of a rock. It had nothing to do with Ariel.
Well, your flattery overwhelms me. Why did you want both of us to leave?
Because I want to stop this business with his lordship before it goes on for a minute longer.
What business are you talking about?
Monica, I have seen the signs of you fluttering and getting aroused by a man before. Unfortunately, that man doesn't happen to be me. But you see, I'm damn well going to make sure it's not him.
Well, good evening, sir.
Yes. Thank you.
Hello, Gregory. How are you? Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Lord Ashton, sorry I'm late, but politics is even worse than business and having to cope with the unexpected. So nice to see you again. Good evening, Edward.
Oh,
Hi,
Gregory
ma'am.
Howard, I would like for you to meet Henry Billingsley. This is our new assemblyman, Gregory Howard.
Hi, how are you?
Congratulations on your election.
Thank you.
Yes, relax, darling, and have a drink.
Club soda?
Everybody, if you're ready, I think perhaps we should get started. Tonight, I'm going to tell you a little story.
Oh.
Story starts about 10,000 years ago. And it concerns one of the earliest Chinese cultures known to science. It also concerns the set of mystic and ancient beliefs which surround certain treasures. Treasures which have cost thousands of men their lives over the millennia. Tonight, I'm going to show you the bone of the dragon.